everyone and welcome back to another video. So today, as promised, I have done my shop at Asda, and you can see lots of yellow in the background there because I have done an Asda Just Essentials shop. There are a few items that are not available in the Essentials range, and so I have bought those in kind of just normal Asda products, the sort of cheapest ones I could get. And then there are also just a couple of things that I have picked up that are branded, just because I found that the Just Essentials range was quite lacking in healthy sort of snacks for the boys, and I did want to get them their rice cakes and bear yo-yos that they always enjoy having. And also they won't eat brown bread or white bread, they only like 50-50, so there wasn't an Asda alternative for 50-50, so I have got branded for that. But everything else is either Asda Just Essentials or it is the cheapest of the Asda products that I could get for what we wanted. So I will show you everything I've got. You can see that the table is very full. So I will tell you at the end how much all of this cost, and then I'll share with you the meal plan. Okay, so starting over here, I have got some of the Asda bananas. They're the Garden Gang smaller ones. They don't do essentials in the bananas, so they're £1 for 8. So that's a really good price anyway. And like I said last week, they are a bit smaller, which is handy for the children. They don't get wasted. So I picked up those. I've got 2 packs of the Just Essentials Gala apples. I had these last week and they're really, really nice. They taste almost like a kind of pink lady. I was really impressed with those. So I've got 2 packs of those this week. And then I've got some of the seedless grapes and some of the strawberries. I know I said last week it would probably be the last one I'd get, but actually they were really tasty. So although they're small, they're really handy for breakfasts and things. So I picked up some of those as well. And then I've got a pack of the blueberries, which as always are mainly for Henry, although I may try and start eating some of those as well because I know they are good for you. And also I've got some of the raspberries that look really nice. I've got those. And then moving on to the veg, I've got some of the white potatoes, and they look a fairly decent size for the cheap ones, so I'm pleased with those. Got a bag of the green beans. They were a really good price, so you get quite a few in there. Not sure what how many grams are in there. Oh, 240 grams, so it's quite a lot in there. So I've got those. My husband likes to take chicken Caesar to work, and they didn't do a Just Essentials one, but I think this was about £1.50. Obviously all the prices will be on the screen for you, but I think it was about £1.50, £1.60, so not too bad considering it's got the dressing, the cheese and the croutons in there as well, and you do get a lot of lettuce. So I picked that one up for him for work. I've got just the normal head of broccoli, which is always a good price anyway. And I've got a cucumber, some onions, and these are the Just Essentials mixed peppers. I just got a smaller pack this week because I do still have a couple of the other ones left from the big bag I bought last week. So I've just got a 3-pack. So I've got them. And then I've just got some of the crunchy carrots, which again, I didn't do Just Essentials, but they're always a really good price anyway. So I've got those. And then I have got the Just Essentials mushrooms, which look really nice. Sometimes the cheaper ones are those, you know, like the really, like almost like field mushrooms where they're like really open. These are just like the normal closed cup ones. And they're Irish, which is quite nice. So I've got those. And then for the fresh bits, I've just got a 6-pint of blue milk because we are getting through a bit more milk now. Henry likes to have cereal most days. And also I'm going to do a slow cooker porridge, so I wanted some extra milk for that. I've got one of these large unsmoked gammon joints. I thought it was going to be £3.50, but I should have read it clearly because it's £3.50 per kilogram, and this is obviously bigger, so it was £4.94. But I'm actually going to cut this in half and use it for 2 recipes. So that's still a really good price. It'll only be about £2.50 for a meal. So I'll tell you when I do my meal plan what I'm going to do with that. So yeah, I've got that one. I got, they didn't have any of the Just Essentials fruit yoghurts in stock, but my husband does like Greek yoghurt anyway, so this was a good price. So I got that one for him. We just have to sort of decant some of it into like a bowl or whatever. So I just got a big tub of that because that was the cheapest option. Like I say, the other ones weren't available. Got a pack of the Just Essentials smoked bacon. Got a pack of the cooked ham. I'm sure that will be fine, just in sandwiches. So we'll give that a try. And then I've got some of the lean pork mince for a dinner. So I've got that. And then I've also got some of the chocolate mousses for the boys to try. And they don't actually look too bad. 80 calories and... so they've got quite a bit of sugar in, but they're orange rather than red, which is good, I suppose. So we've got those. And then they enjoyed the little snack pizzas last week, so I got them a snack pizza again each, and they're about 40 something p, so that's really good. And just some medium free range eggs. Now you can get the Essentials eggs, which you get 15, and they are a bit cheaper. But a personal choice is I just like to buy free range eggs because obviously you know that the chickens are not cooped up in cages and whatever. So yeah, I could have got Just Essentials eggs as well, which would be a bit cheaper and you get a few more, but I decided to go for the free range ones, so I got those. And then I've got lots of cupboardy bits. So I did order an orange squash as well, but they were out of stock, so they subbed it for an extra blackcurrant. So we've ended up with 3 blackcurrant instead of 2 blackcurrant and 1 orange, but that's fine. We all like blackcurrant, so I've got those. I've got a tomato puree. Again, they didn't have Just Essentials, but that was the cheapest one that they had, so I got that. I've got 4 tins of peeled plum tomatoes for some recipes. You can get the chopped ones. The plum ones are actually slightly cheaper than the chopped ones, and in my opinion they're better quality because you don't get all the straggly end bits. You get like a whole tomato. So I got 4 tins of those. I've got 2 tins of the Just Essential baked beans, which we always buy the cheap beans anyway. I don't find them anything wrong with them, so I've got those. Got 2 tins of peach slices in light syrup, just for pudding for the boys. And then, oh, and the honey is Just Essentials as well, just a clear honey, so I've got that for a recipe. And then the other store cupboardy bits, they didn't have Just Essentials, but I got, again, the cheapest ones that I could find. So I got a mild curry powder, I got a mango chutney, I got a minced garlic paste, and I got a rice vinegar. They're all for some recipes that I'm going to be doing. And then on to the kind of cupboardy snacky bits. I've got a big bag of porridge oats. Like I mentioned, I'm going to do a slow cooker porridge recipe, which will be in my slow cooker video next week. So it's mainly going to be dinners, but I saw a porridge one that I thought I would try, so I'll pop that in there for you as well. So we've got a big bag of those. I've got a carton of the long life orange juice, and then a pack of the small cartons as well for us to take when we go to swimming lessons. Like I mentioned, I did get a couple of branded snacks for the boys because I like them to have healthier snacks. So I did get the Bear Yo-Yos, and I also got them some of these caramel rice cakes to try. So although they are higher in sugar, see, they're high in fibre and things as well, and low in fat. So I got them those. And then I've got a bag of long grain rice just to pop in my jar. I've got some of the lightly salted tortilla chips for snacking on and for lunch boxes. And then I've got, so I picked up the chocolate chip cookies, which are the Just Essentials, but that was about all they had in terms of biscuits. So then I did get a pack of fig rolls, which were only 50p as well, to go in the tin. I got some of these caramel wafer bars for, well, the treats really, and packed lunches. So I got those. I really like those with a cup of tea, so I got them. And then I was going to get the Just Essentials strawberry and vanilla sort of mini rolls, but they were out of stock. So I picked up these milk chocolate ones. But again, they were the cheapest ones I could find. And they were a really good price for 10. So I got those. And then I got some of these nutty bars. They're like Snickers, but Asda version, because I love a Snickers. I'm trying to cut down a bit. So they're not the best. 191 calories for a tiny bar, but you've got to live a little, haven't you? So I got that for a cup of tea. And also I did get this dark milk salted caramel for my husband and I in the evenings, just as a treat. They did have the Just Essentials chocolate, but we have tried the cheap chocolate before and we don't like it. So I picked that up for £1. And then just these organics rice cakes, like I said, for the boys. They're obviously branded, but there were no Asda versions. So I wanted to get them because they do enjoy rice cakes and they are obviously a lot healthier than kind of crisps and bits. So I did get those. And then onto the bread. Like I say, I got my usual Kingsmill 50/50 because we only really like 50/50. Well, the boys do. I'd eat brown, but so there's no point me buying brown or white because it won't get eaten. So I did get the branded ones of those. But then I got the Just Essentials tea cakes for us to try. And some of the Just Essentials mini plain naans. I do like garlic naans, but they didn't have any. They had these ones, so I got these to try. And then onto the freezery bits, I got a strawberry cheesecake for pudding on Sunday. Got some garden peas. Again, there were no Just Essentials, so these were the cheapest ones I could find. And then I've got 2 bags of these chicken breast fillets. They are with added water, which is a bit annoying because they look quite a lot, but actually when you cook them down, obviously you lose a lot of it because it's water. But they are a really good price and they're handy to have in the freezer so that you can just defrost when you want to use them. So I did get 2 bags of those and just some Yorkshire puddings as well for Sunday. And the only non-food item I got was just some bin bags. Now, you can get Just Essentials bin bags, but the ones I have in my cupboard at the moment were cheap Tesco ones, I think, and they rip every time I try and get it out of the bin. And I ended up using 2 last time to try and get it out of the bin. So it's a false economy, really, if they're rubbish and you have to use twice as many. So I just went for these 20 bin bags and they're hopefully a bit stronger. So I have got those. So yeah, that is everything that I got this week. And as you can see, it's a very full table. And I will put the exact price on the screen for you now, but it came to about £70. As you can see, there is a lot of food there for £70. So I'm really impressed. They've added a lot of stuff to their Just Essentials range, which is really good for people that are on a tight budget, but you still, you know, you need a lot. If you've got a big family or any family really, you need quite a bit of food. So it's handy to have some cheaper options available. One thing I did notice was it was slightly lacking on the snacks and things. So hopefully, I mean, I picked up the tortilla chips and the cookies and the wafers, but that was about all there was really in terms of snacks. So I'm hoping that now that people are really hyping up this range and buying it, that they will maybe add some sort of healthier snacks. I'd love to see some rice cakes and some bits and bobs in there as well, for children, that not just crisps and chocolate bars and things. But hopefully with time that will come. So yeah, I'm really impressed. Let me know what you think. Do you think that is a lot of food for £70, or would you not fancy some of the cheap bits that I've bought? Let me know what you think. But yeah, I'm quite impressed. So I will pop all of this stuff away and then I will share with you my meal plan. Okay, so here is a look at the meal plan. So today is Friday and I'm going to make a soy and honey chicken and do some homemade egg fried rice, and the boys will have the snack pizzas that I got them. They like to have pizza on a Friday. So that will be a nice Friday night kind of fake away for tonight. And then tomorrow I'm going to do a curried mince with the naan bread, and that will be a slow cooker recipe that I'll video for my video next week. Sunday we're going to use half of that gammon and have as a roast, so it'll be roast gammon with potatoes, veg and Yorkshire puddings. And then Monday is going to be a slow cooker chicken curry recipe, so I will again video that for next week. The other half of the gammon is going to be a kind of pulled honey mustard ham, and that's what the Diet Coke is for. So it's going to be like a cola ham, but then you make a really nice kind of glaze that's honey and mustard. So again, that will be a slow cooker one. Wednesday again will be slow cooker, and that's going to be a kind of chicken and bacon rice. It's going to be like a bit of a jambalaya, but kind of bacon instead of chorizo. So it's like a sort of savoury rice, and again I'll video that for next week. And then Thursday we'll use up some of the chicken breast and just have it with some pesto pasta and some salad, and that will be back to a Friday again. So that's a look at the meal plan. I hope you've enjoyed that video. If you have and you'd like to see more like this, maybe from a different supermarket, or if you've got any other things you'd like to see, always leave me a comment down below. I love chatting to you in the comments. And thanks again so much for everyone for subscribing. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more videos coming up. And I'll see you in the next one.